Hi there, this is Amy from the Montshire, and today our challenge is going to be a scavenger hunt. I'm going to send you on a scavenger hunt for seeds. Now, if you can go outside, I definitely recommend going on a scavenger hunt for seeds outside. See what you can find. There are tons of seeds. Spring is coming and you are going to find things starting to grow and hopefully some seeds from last year. But today we're going to be doing a scavenger hunt in our kitchens. All throughout our kitchens we have seeds, and those seeds might be in your pantry, they might be in your refrigerator, they might be who knows where. We're going to see what we can find. So to give you some ideas, think about fruits that you might have around, maybe vegetables that you have around. These oranges, cucumbers, both have seeds. Popcorn, it's a seed. You might have that. Oh, or in your pantry you might have cans of beans or things like that. Different things that have seeds. And sometimes maybe you don't have whole seeds, but so much of our food is made out of things that have seeds in them. So, for example, some cereal. And I'm just going to look at the ingredients here. So the first ingredient is, corn flour. So this first ingredient is from corn. It also has rice flour, chickpea flour, and cocoa. Did you know that chocolate is from a seed? Anyway, see what you have around. Think about what you might have that have lots of seeds in them. And I actually decided to do my spices. So I cook a lot, so I actually have a lot of spices. I love trying different things. So I may have more than most people, but I figured it'd be a fun thing to check out. And a couple of them were really easy to figure out. They actually have seed in their title. So like sesame seed or mustard seed. I'm going to put little bits of these on the plate so we can see them as we go. So mustard seed, they rolled everywhere, all over. Sesame seeds. And then there were some that I knew were from seeds but were ground up. So I decided for my scavenger hunt, I was just going to use things that were whole seeds. So this is cumin. It's from a seed also, but it's a powder now. So I decided I wouldn't count it for my scavenger hunt, but you can decide for yourself. Then there were some things like oregano, which I knew were from leaves or from stems. Other ones, this is a good one. Cinnamon. Cinnamon, this is a cinnamon stick. I also have ground cinnamon, but did you know that cinnamon is actually a bark? So different things made of different parts of plants. Then I ran into a couple that I just had no idea on. And I looked it up because I just didn't know and I was curious. The first thing was cloves. They smell really good. I had no idea. I thought maybe it was a seed, but then it had this weird part on it. I looked it up and it turns out it's actually the bud of a plant. It's before the flower has come out and they harvest it, and that's what cloves are. The other real mystery I had is this weird spice called sumac. It's one that I've just started using. I had never had it before. It's this beautiful color and it kind of makes things taste lemony, and I had no idea what it was. So also looked it up, and it turns out it in fact is a seed that's ground up. So it's a seed, but it goes in my ground up category. And then one more interesting mystery for me was peppercorns. I thought they were seeds, and I thought, well, I'll look them up. And it turns out there's a seed in there, but that's actually the fruit of the plant that we eat when we have pepper. So I went through all my spices, figured them all out, and collected them all together. So later you'll see what I found, and I will post my scavenger hunt of my spices. But I want you to do the same. Do a scavenger hunt in your kitchen or outside, and then let us know what you find out. You can make a picture, you could take a photograph, you could make a list, or even just do some seed art. Be creative, figure out something cool, and then share it with us. Thanks, I'll see you later.